I'm Miss Shirley, and you're on my Sissy training site. If you have interest in training, here's what I provide. The tasks I will assign you are perfect for the self-training sissy or a mistress that would like to give their sissy boy some extra training to whip them into shape. Becoming a perfect little sissy boy is a difficult task that requires dedication, perseverance, and constant practice. After finishing these sissy assignments, you will be broken and fully accepting of anything and everything that your mistress has you do to please them. During the process of completing those tasks, you will keep a progress report and progress photos under your slave name category. Reading these progress reports will be a good way for me to figure out where you need to proceed next in your training. You may find that some of your sissy assignments are more difficult than others, but you must always push yourself to the absolute limits so that your sissy transformation can become a reality. Remember that everything I have you do is to help you to achieve your end goal of becoming who you truly are. You are to follow my instructions to the letter, without questioning their methods. Completing these sissy training tasks may at first be difficult, but they should be fun in their own way for you. Have you always liked dressing up like a woman for as long as you could remember? Does dressing up in women's clothing and putting on women's shoes make you feel light, as if your stress has just melted away? You know you're not gay, but have you always fantasized about dressing up and passing as a woman in public? If your answer is yes, you're definitely a cross-dresser. But that does not mean there's something wrong with you. No, not at all. There are many cross-dressers who have been happily married and have successful careers. They have their own children and are quite happy to be who they are. Being in total touch with your feminine side is pretty normal. Exploring your feminine side, there is nothing wrong with that. In the past, sissies found it difficult to know about how they could become successful cross-dressers. Of course, your fantasies are a useful guide, but to actually practice them in the real world, you need help. Many new sissies or cross-dressers also think it's too late for them. I'm too old to start now. I look hideous in women's clothing. I have no idea what looks good on me. I will never be able to pass off as a woman, and the doubts just build up one after the other. So you just give up. Well, don't. I'm here to help you. Transgender is not the same as being a transsexual. A transsexual was born with one gender and transitions to the other. A transgendered person can be a man who's married to a woman. This man may dress in women's clothing, express himself as a woman at times. Gender has its roots in the mind, if you will. The transgender person doesn't relate only to the sex they are born into. They may not feel comfortable identifying with the sexual identity at all. They could just see themselves not as a man or a woman, just as a human. Transgendered people have their identity in many facets. A transgender woman may dress like a man. She may feel a stronger foundation within a suit and a tie. She can be gay, straight, or bisexual. The confinement of a term at all may seem limiting to a transgender person. Can't we just be who we are, not what our sex makes us? As a sissy trainer, every time I need to enslave a sissy, replacing all underwear for frilly, sensual, pink-colored, or pastel panties is always one of my very first steps that I take, and thus in celebrating in honor of the practice. Those of you who have yet to embrace wearing feminine garments can become a little bit more familiar with the choices that you have and learn the sassy, sexy, and extremely sensual looks that can be easily achieved by adding panties to your daily sissy wardrobe and feminization routine. My training gives you solid, easy to follow instructions, ideas, and useful suggestions on how to quickly and easily achieve a feminine look. It goes over various important feminization tips regarding your body hair, choosing your female name, how to properly disguise your private parts, how to enhance your figure for a more curvy look, how to apply makeup, and the importance of feminine hands and feet. Now, naturally, you're also going to learn protocol and the expectations you will face as a sissy maid or a sissy slave.